Welcome back, everybody. Back to another fantastic stream here in our z00tz Radio podcast. Welcome, one and all. Good to see you all. See Gian. See FC Key. Good to see you fellas. Let's get to it. Perfect. Cool. Welcome, one and all. Let's turn down the volume of this music real quick. Welcome, one and all. We're back once again with some more z00tz Anchor Club artwork. Today, we're going to tackle a few more things in the main artwork, but I'm going to see if I can do a little something here with FC Key's avatar. How you doing, FC Key? What's poppin'? Good to see you. Good to see you too, Gian. Let's give you guys some roaming avatars on screen so you guys can play. Should be popping up over here. Boom! Look at them. Do need to get rid of stream elements. All right. Now, let's go over to here we go. Let's go over here to red fur. And jovial. Plus on a purple background. Yeah, this one's clean. The hell happened here? 100. Okay, copy image. Here we go. Oh man, I love this track. Am I gonna have to turn it back up? Oh, you know it. Let's go. All right, got that part done. Come on, bro. Stop fucking with me. What is this thing doing? Alright. There we go. That's interesting. So that works. Gives it the shading back. Okay, we're done. So we export this one as FC key closed. And then we export this one as export there you go. FC key open. Alright. And so now these are large. Let's go ahead and do small versions too. Image size 1080. File export. Open small. File save this as small. SM. Alright, so now you got a pack that you can use and I can send that to you. But let's go ahead and shove this in here. Let's say, for example, we have Smoke, we got Farmer, we got the TV version for Rocket Man. $4290. Is that the one you want? $4290. Let's take a look. $4290. Oh, stamp. Is this the one that you want? Is this the one that you want? Oh man, this is gonna take me a minute. This is gonna take me a while to finish. Not really, but I think I can tackle it, but it'll be cool. Alright, so first off, foremost, let's add one of our guests here. Right, and so we got this image guest. Let's swap them out. Do the close one and do the open one. Alright, and so now take that off. We can have FC key here. Give him a regular microphone instead of the carrot microphone. But there you are, brother. You're on stage. And if you want to go on Discord and speak, you can speak. You can speak your mind out. And the Zoot should react with you. Oh. Gian. Let's save this one as... Alright. Good evening. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh, haha. Because it's the same color and the same hat, I thought it was... it still had the same one open. Alright, let's copy this image. See if we can get creative. Because here's the thing about Zoots. We planned it very well. Okay? So, Zoots themselves all have the same teeth. Yeah? Doesn't matter the shape of the mouth. Doesn't matter the shape of the mouth, the teeth will fit in there because that's what normal teeth do. How can you make it move? Do you want to do you want me to teach you the whole thing for what? For streaming or for webcam? They both work with OBS. Do you know OBS? You know that? So you can also make a move with other softwares as well. I just need to send you the files. But like in Adobe Animate, you can just put one after the other. Adobe Photoshop as well. It's got a little bit of animation tools. You know? Yes, if you join Discord and you speak from Discord using your microphone, this should move. 100%. Here at work. Let's save as.
Test.
Yeah, it works. Oh, I think I have the wrong image added. Hang on a second.
It does.
Yeah, I got the small one. Hang on a second. Hang on.
Test.
Let's see. Now it should work. Try now. Come on, FC Key, try it. Say test.
Test.
There you go. It works. Let's see how I have this sound right here. See, even when I receive notifications, the mouth moves. Let me turn down the music. Yeah. There we go. All right, so now how do I tackle this tooth situation? Let's see. You're going to save this one as... But yeah, it works.
Test.
There it is. Test. I see you. Did you see it move? Let's see. Gian.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Save that one there. And as you can see, Gion's mouth is already open, but they're golden teeth, right? So I'm going to have to make some adjustments here. See if I can get these golden teeth to show up on the other one. Turn that off. Cut up as much as possible. Alright, and let's turn this down. Why is there no audio on Zoot's Discord? What do you mean? Like my audio? Or the music? Let's see real quick. So oh, you can't hear me there. Well, that's weird because I'm getting a confirmation that it's visible. Let me see over here in voice and video. Let's check. Test 1 2 3. Yeah. I'm getting a clear signal into Discord. I can hear you when you speak through Discord. I can hear you just fine when you speak through Discord. You just need to try it out. Let's see. All right, I think that does it right there. Let's start racing over here. Oops. There we go.
Now it works. Was on my side, sorry.
It's all good, my brother. How you doing?
Doing great, doing great.
There you see, like it works fantastic on screen. I love it. I love to see it.
Baller move.
Yeah, if you want a copy of it, man, I can.
Maybe
I'll upload it to Discord. I mean, I'll upload it to Dropbox and just have you download it from there.
Yeah, maybe your brother wants one because he streams. But let me see. I will send him a short clip about my mouth moving.
And so over here, I have the other account logged into Discord, and so I have to mute you there, so that the main Discord is active. I don't know. It's this. I'm running this as a TV station. It gets really crazy. All right, there's our mouth.
Test, test, test. Here you see me moving. Great.
Dude, it's cool, isn't it, man? And it's so simple, and it's all open source, so you can actually download it and start using it, even at work if you wanted to, like to do your presentations and shit. Because it just if you work from home, you know, and you have to do presentations and stuff, it'll do the trick. All right, Gian, yours looks like it's almost done. Make him a little rough, you know. That's absolutely fine if you like to enjoy the music and the stream. It offers a lot of support to what we're trying to do on Twitch and to monetize, not only for me, it's for the entire community, the monetization. Good thing is I can erase a little bit into the black, and the teeth underneath have their own black. Like over here. And over here. Hey, thanks, man. All I know is I'm very basic at what I do. But basic necessities is what you need. The bare necessities. See, this tooth is weird because I'm going to have to stretch it. That's what happens with the closed jaw versus the open jaw. But I don't really need to stretch it. I can just remove the one underneath. And that should sell it. That's the best kind of talent. You say you don't have talent, you can only support. That's the best kind of talent. Supportive talent. Hey man, it's fucking hard sometimes. All right. Okay, now this thing over here, let's go ahead and smudge it. Nope. Here we go. Bingo. All right, now we do this number again. Clean it up. And then we do that right there. Duplicate it. Put that there. Hide it. And then erase this out here. Yeah, it didn't take that long, huh? Told you guys. All right. Now we export this as Geon open. And export this as Geon closed. Image size 1080. Export. Close small. And then file export as open small. There we go. And now if we go over here, we got FC key. And over here with smoke, we can change that one to Geon real quick. All right. And so now we got Geon. We got FC key. Both of them in the same studio. All with OBS, fellas. All with OBS. Let me get this moved over a little bit more. All of it with OBS, fellas. Maybe what I need over here in hosting guest is to move that right there. There we go. That looks more like a fitting reunion right there. Cool, huh? It's all about having fun, guys. You know, so if we just get to have fun now, these move. If you guys get on Discord, these two would move, and one would move with the Discord application, and the other one would move with the Discord web application from the browser. You want to talk, Gian? Let me go ahead and swap them out. Discord browser capture. No, I can't link them with a Discord user. I can't link them with a Discord user. What I do is, if I show you over here, UFC key are set to Discord as an audio source. And so I capture Discord and I have the volume right here. Then the browser itself, I'm going to turn on the browser as well. If I go to guest 2, and this is Gian, you're going to see that he has the browser capture. Exactly. And so like what I do is, instead of going here to Discord, here I have him muted. Do I? Yeah, I can mute him here forcefully, right? And then when I go over to our official z00tz Anchor Club account, I can listen to him through here because he's not muted through here, as you can see, right? And so his avatar should begin to speak from that side, because both of them, I can hear you through both myself, you know. And so you can both be in the same room and I can route you guys, but there's a limit to 2 guests at the moment. Once I crack how to have more than 2 guests, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, welcome to the show. Saka! What's that? What's that? I hear a voice. Yes, one in Edge and one in Chrome. I hear a voice. I'm not sure who it is. Is that you, FC Key? Or is that you, Gian? Let me see if this is set correctly. Volume mixer, and let's turn up Chrome. All right, try it now. See if it works. No dice? I'll keep trying. Maybe the browser's just not selected right. Let me see. Jumbotron. You go to browser capture. Yeah, it's not set right. Let's there we go. All right, try now. It should. Hopefully it works. GM, my brother. Good to see you, Paco. I will. We're just running some tests. If this doesn't work, then I'll put them through Discord. All right, my brother. FC Key, take care. Have a good one. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming around, dude. Take care, brother. All right. Yeah, it took me a while to develop the studio, I gotta admit, but it was fun making it. Now all these characters on screen can walk around the studio all they want. It's good times, man. There's ladders everywhere for them to climb up to the very top of the studio, to climb on the console. I mean, this is pure entertainment here, boys. Ah, it's okay. Well, Gian, I do have. They are finished. They are done. And if you look here, in let me show you a little something. Right. If I'm here in my OBS window, and I've edited a few things around to make it look the way it does, but what OBS does have that you guys can see in Discord is a virtual camera, and I can set up that virtual camera to send a certain source or a certain scene. So let's say I want to send over the no, this works on Mac as well. I believe so. So let's say I want to send myself out to Discord, right? Right now the virtual camera in Discord is sending the same image as the stream. So if I stop the virtual camera, that will stop, as you can see over here, but you have the OBS logo on it. So let's go ahead and make myself show up on that. So we have the scene host over here. Click OK. And start the virtual camera, and you'll see that is me. And so you can use this virtual camera on any application that sources a webcam, because this is a webcam at the moment. So if I want to have Gian on there, in terms of mobile, I don't believe this works, my brother. You need to have OBS itself. So you need to find other solutions. So you want guest 2, and there he is. Now he's the webcam, but he's coming out of my webcam, right? But he can apply this to himself. If you download OBS, the software right here, Open Broadcasting Software, OBS, and you download the image reaction plugin, you just download that plugin and you put some images in there and you'll automatically have that. But don't worry, Gian, I can do this for you all day, every day. All right, folks. Everything is measured tightly on screen. It's a beautiful thing. This is many years of streaming already, like a lot of experience. Paco, how you doing, my brother? Gonna get zooted today? I gotta get zooted. Okay, so, okay. Let's get the virtual camera to send the proper thing to Discord. And as I always remind you, we are streaming from Spain, Madrid, Spain at the moment. And we are streaming to Twitch, to YouTube, to 2 different X channels, to Trovo, to Kick, to Instagram, and to Discord. This ain't no easy feat. Not only that, I need to be able to monitor feeds. So I need to download all those signals that I'm uploading. So the bandwidth here is insane. It's still receiving a fraction of what I sent. All right. Well, it was fun making those things. I guess we should really focus at the moment right now on our vector artwork. So we've been dedicating a lot of time to the neck, and I kind of don't want to do that anymore. So I'm gonna think about it a while. This definitely needs to be lowered and turned, even though it's more mathematically correct. The old one still looks a lot snappier and better. Because it lays back on the neck, you know. So it's a matter of finding the right balance for all that. Next, I also want to see, what I've noticed is that in terms of anatomy, this section over here is where the shoulder comes out of. So I might retouch that a bit, maybe give it the same colors. But yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. You need a coming. You don't have any, my brother? I might have a couple I can spare. This is coming soon 3, yes sir. Much as I like these, I also don't like them. 3 in diamonds. Alright, well, I guess I could work on the emblem as well. It's a little burnt out with the collar. Let's try to give it the old colors. It needs to be clear. Maybe a dark yellow. I don't know. Okay. Or maybe a bright yellow. I don't know. Turn up that volume a bit. All right. I like that. Going for that Batman vibe with these colors, you know? I mean, you can totally see Batman on that logo, that anchor. It's a Batman Anchor. Okay. So how do we do this? We make the colors Anchorman. I'm Anchorman. All right. Let me check on family real quick. Give me 2 seconds, guys. He's funny. A truck driver just saw my daughter looking through the window and waving at him, and he waved back, and then my niece and me waved back at him too. He was so confused, but he was so happy. I love this street. This is the street I grew up in. I was born like the neighborhood around the corner. My family lived in this neighborhood. This is the spot where a lot of shit went down. See, my dad opened his business here. I'm doing z00tz business here. We've brought up the same family multiple times over. My great-grandparents lived here, my grandmother lived here, my parents lived here. My mom grew up around here as well. My sister and me were born here and raised here, and my daughter's being raised here. Yeah, this is a very cool neighborhood. It's a workers' neighborhood. People here work all day and come back to this neighborhood. It's a very quiet neighborhood. Best viewers on You Can Go to Hell, brother. Ban. I don't care for your advertisements, brother. Bye. So what you gonna do today? Oh, I'm gonna offer viewers on random channel. I'm gonna make a bot that offers viewers on random channels. And that's what I'm gonna wake up as in the morning. Every morning I'm gonna remember this. Yeah, brother. You do you. Get the hell out of my channel. Gold fur, huh? Let's take a look at that. What would that one look like? Do we have any gold furs? Here it is. Fur. Let's turn off the tan. Let's put solid gold. Oh yeah. It's starting to get there. I need to redo my cuts because I've done a lot of editing. Now, we're supposed to contrast with the background. So we have how many background colors? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 background colors. And so out of those 8 background colors, we need to look at the opposite color in the color wheel, which we're gonna do right now. So let's see. Let's go to our desktop. There we go. So let's jump on color wheel. Here we go. The color wheel calculator. All right. And so we want our main colors over here, but we don't want the vignette. You too, huh, brother? I know how that is. I know how that is, man. You gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. Don't let me stop you, brother. You do you. It's a pleasure to have you here, Gian. I'll remove you from screen as soon as you head up. Okay, my brother? Thank you so much for being here. Good night, my brother. Love you. Have a good one. Zoot, zoot. Alright, folks. What do we need to do here? We need to go ahead and select that background color and find out what it is. And once we have it, go over here and copy it to our calculator. And we want to use a complementary color. And that, what's analogous? Alright. Okay. Okay. Quadratri. Makes sense. Okay. So we're looking at FE0033. Let's open a new Notepad++. File new. And this is this. And the background is electric blue. Excuse me. Okay. We have olive drab. We got sky blue. Then we got 50 Shades. Cobalt. Tangerine. Lilac and Dijon. All right. All right, let's go to olive drab. Let's do this number. Right. Do this number. That's the complementary color. Now we do sky blue. Select sky blue. We go over here, paste hashtag sky blue. Right, and then we go over here and we get the complementary color. And it's this one. Now 50 shades. Oop, I forgot to paste it over here. It's pretty much the same color. Oh man, I can't do that with complementaries then.
You're my complimentary color.
You're my complementary color.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they're all the same color. Okay, well 50 Shades is gonna need a different solution. How you doing, farmer?
I'm doing. Woke up to a half-eaten chicken, but you know it happens. I knew it was gonna happen too, dude. I knew. I woke up at like midnight and I was like, okay, go check these guys. So go out and check them, and then this morning there was a leg outside of the chicken tractor. I'm like, oh, yeah, knew it. Just had that feeling.
One of the chickens
meat birds
got killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
It was because the chicken tractor, it's, you know, it's in a pasture, so there's hills. It's not flat. So there's big gaps, and when there's big gaps, you take pieces of wood and you shove them in between the chicken tractor and the ground, and it was just like, I just knew, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's only so much I can do. I was like, I'm gonna lose one tonight, and I did. So I'm at a 2.7% loss. Still, I mean, I'm still really good with my loss, though. It is what it is. Hey, one's better than 200, brother. So you know.
Tell me about it. So how many are they in total again?
So I actually didn't get 200. So I lost 5. I lost 3 on day 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, 1 arrived deceased. Then I lost 2 in the first 3 days. Which is, that's when you typically lose the most is in like that first week. And then I lost 1 last night, and then 3 days ago I ran over 1. So,
oh no.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Killing
I
me.
mean, so when you're pulling the chicken tractor, chickens are not the smartest creatures on the planet.
Right.
So when you're pulling the chicken tractor, they bunch up at the back, and you have to be careful, right?
Yeah.
This chicken tractor is 10 by 20, and it's fucking heavy. So it's like, sometimes they don't even make a noise, and they just kind of like plop out the other side, which happened today. Typically they don't get hurt because there's enough room for them to just kind of slide under. This one broke its jaw 3 days ago. Its jaw got broken. So like I tried to nurse it back. Like I didn't just like snap its neck, which I probably should have done. But I tried to give it a shot, and then it was deceased later in the day because it couldn't eat or drink, right? So, yeah. I mean, that's
the way it goes.
Right. It sounds like I'm kind of callous to it, which because I am, but it sucks. You know what I mean?
Of course, but people need to understand that you're a farmer. It's what you have to live with. You know?
It's the worst winter of my life was 3 winters ago, and I brooded out, which means I hatched out my own egg layers. I hatched out 175. And for whatever reason, man, I'd wake up every morning. So I put them in my greenhouse over winter, you know, so I don't have to deal with the snow. They're warm, you know, whatever. They were eating each other alive.
Jesus Christ, man. Of course they were.
3 every morning I would wake, and they were still alive. Like their guts were gone, but they were alive. And I'd wake up every single morning to 3 of them like that, and it was just the most like energy draining experience I've ever been through. And like, so I researched it, right? And I'm just like, why am I having this issue? You know, it can be protein. It means that they want more protein. It could be that they're overcrowded. It could be that there's too much heat, and none of those things were a factor. And I'm just like, what the hell, dude? So I contacted some big farms out west that do this way more than I do, and they were like, well, what's the breed? And I told them the breed, and they're like, yeah, we don't do that breed specifically for that reason. He's like, dude, they will eat each other alive. You will lose like 10% of your flock every time to cannibalism.
Wow.
So yeah, that was brutal.
That was 3 winters ago, huh?
That was 3 winters ago. Yeah, I haven't hatched out my own since.
Okay.
But I will again. It's just yeah, that's the stuff that like farmers deal with and shoulder that responsibility and that like weight, so people can eat and not shoulder that weight. It's important things to recognize when you go to the grocery store and eat animal products, right?
These are not baby. That's fine. Here you go. Play with this one. Play with this. Sorry, my baby came over to the desk. We gotta remind her every day. These are not toys, baby. These are not toys. Love you.
Dude,
Here, you can take this
that's
one.
how I feel with like all my tools.
Yeah.
'Cause my daughter loves watching me build stuff, so she'll grab like my drills and stuff, and I'm like, no, sweetheart,
No,
please.
you're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah.
I am so happy you're into what I am doing, but please no.
Exactly. You don't want her to lose that passion, you know. You want her to investigate, but man, the ratio, the danger ratio
Right.
to
Either to themselves or
intellectual
the
growth.
things they're playing with. Yeah, it's like
You know, the ratio of damage to intellectual growth is not worth it, man. Just get away from this baby.
right. Like, do you want to get electrocuted or lose a finger, or do you want to?
Or do you want
keep
to
that
also go?
spark?
Do you want to keep that? Yeah. Or do you want to lose your entry to college if we lose the bread maker here? You pull on the cables and everything falls apart.
All right.
Oh my gosh. All right. So what I'm going through right now is just color codes. But I got my my
So
pipe full.
for the trait base, did you land on backgrounds?
Yeah, we're trying to make sure that the colors pop and that the backgrounds. I just saw some smoke pass by my window, and it's not my smoke. That's cool, man. Just neighbors look out the window and they smoke their cigarette and shit, and then you just see the smoke pass by. I love this neighborhood. Sorry, I kind of threw you off what we were talking about there for a second. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I'm pretty much done. I mean, I can talk about it for fucking days, bro. But
So, to answer your question about the background, yeah, I think that the trait-based trait we're going to try to do is model it after the background so that the colors really pop. And so,
Right.
not only that, but the background and maybe the fur as well. Since there's 2 to 3 different colors per outfit, you know, like the base colors.
Right.
Once you start finding the complementaries of each, you can apply one to the cape and then you can apply one to the suit, you know? And you got those 2 separations of colors. Yeah.
I like the gold fur. That's the first time I'm seeing a gold fur with the. Is there a gold fur superhero?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm gonna look. I'm trying to buy King's Blue Beam, bro. I hit him up in DMs. Someone buy one of my cheap grails. I have 2 cheap grails listed. Okay, superhero.
Coming soon 3.
This is turning out to be my favorite trait, by the way.
It gives
I think I said that.
comic book and Dragon Ball vibes.
Yeah, dude. Well, I said like months ago, I was like, dude, it'd be so cool if we could get like a Dragon Ball vibe feel.
Yeah.
I think it was around when what's his face died.
Akira Toriyama. Yeah.
Yeah. There is one gold fur superhero and it has the horns.
Let me see which of these. I mean, if I use the analogous colors, right?
What's analogous
So-
mean?
It means that they're like close to each other.
Okay.
According to this, but I don't know what it means exactly.
Okay.
Because I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I
complementary
never
color.
heard that term. So they're like, it's not a complementary person. It's like branched off colors from the complementary that are close.
Right. You
What
see,
was the word again?
Analogous.
Analogous.
Over here we see the few definitions of it. Complementary, split complementary. That one might work. It's split complementary for others. Analogous, triadic is 3. Square, quadratic, or this other way that this mentions it. This calls
Okay,
it
so what's the difference between
tetradic.
the
that?
split and the tetradic? Is there what's the
So
difference?
between the
there?
complementary and the complementary split.
The triadic and the split.
So the difference is that these are equilateral on the color wheel. So if you have a color over here,
Okay.
you have a 60-degree angle on each angle, and
Right.
you just draw a straight line from there. This one on the arrow.
So no matter where, no matter where you put the point, it will be an equal distance between
Yes,
the three.
if you
Okay.
could grab this and hold it, like click on it and hold it and drag it around, you would
Right.
see that these react in the same manner and the lines stay. These would do the same, but the angle's a lot steeper in vertically, if you think that's vertical, or a lot more obtuse horizontally. What I'm trying to get to is you go towards the complementary color, and then you split
Right.
between the two colors next to that complementary color. You know.
Yeah,
And
it's more of like a violet rather than a purple. Like if you look at the triadic, it's more purple and a blue,
Yes.
and then the split is more of like a violet.
I like this. I find it funny because they did something here where they messed up, and so but they never changed it. They just left. This
Oh, I
blue
see.
and
Yeah,
then-
it's on the green. Yeah. It's like the math didn't add up between the wheel and the triangle.
Yeah, when you start going into 256 color territory, 60 million color territory, and all that shit, then this is a whole
Right.
mess. You know, this is just a whole.
It's
mess.
just like a visual representation. It's not actually
Yeah.
supposed to be your
I think
reference.
there was Adobe Cooler. Yeah, let's see. Adobe Cooler was one of the first apps that ever came out for like apps on mobile, right? To select color and to do Adobe shit, and it would just be like color palettes. So you can feed it images, and it'll give you out a color palette, right?
Right.
But you also had cool toys like this one. So let me give you an example. Let's zoom into this. And instead of analogous, let's go to complementary, and you see like you have so many depending on
Oh, wow.
on the hue and saturation,
Yeah.
and the
Man,
play with
I
that.
should be
and so-
using. I always just used my eye, and you can't always trust your eye, dude.
I always use my eye, bro.
Yeah.
It's when I try to get technical that I do this kind of shit, and then I like maybe lose too much time researching. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, sometimes too, like
Wee.
your eye will pick up on things that necessarily these apps won't, because the eye, it's attached to your stupid brain. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the trick of the eye and illusions aren't accounted for in these types of programs.
100%. And then not only that, but what happens when your computer triggers night mode, and then all the colors change, and you work through the night, and
True.
then
Well, and monitor to monitor, dude. You know what I mean?
monitor to
Like,
monitor, yes, absolutely. I had a measuring tool that was like not a professional one, but it always gave the same results. So it was very
Right.
useful.
Yeah, that's important. Because I have 2 monitors here, and they're different.
Mm-hmm.
Every monitor is completely different.
If you
And
have,
that's a weird thing to think about. You know, we have spent so much time on these screens that, like, blue is not blue.
no,
You know, the blue that I see is not the blue that you see, even if the color code's the same.
the pixels might be the same, where you just do RGB, and 100% they all look the same in RGB. But each company has their own measurement
Yep.
method, their own adjustments, and they're like, "Oh, this is our default," and they ship it like that, you know.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't matter if like your TV does 422 color or does RGB, or if your screen, your monitor does 422 or RGB. Monitors usually are always RGB, but it doesn't really matter, because then like you need to fiddle around with the settings for that company, and then once you have the results, you know, the color results, and let's say you make the changes happen in software, like in Windows. You know, you have a color measurement device that sits on your screen, and you put it on every screen, and then you calibrate every screen. Each screen is different. You haven't touched anything physically. You've just used Windows, for example, or Apple, Macintosh, Mac OS. And so all the colors are set to be identical across all screens, and it looks fantastic to you, right? As soon as you move those to do something somewhere else, man,
Right.
like it's gonna be like, the fuck, man. You know, as soon
And
as
like, let's
you go
say
to
like
menus,
you have some screens have more vivid blacks, so the colors are just gonna pop more and be more vibrant. you
yeah.
know?
And let's say
It's just
you
like-
have one screen that the blacks don't reach that level, and then you don't know any better, and you calibrate that, and then that sets all the blacks to be a certain way, so that screen is way too bright to show you true
Yeah.
black, you know. But hey, your eyes are now calibrated to that. You trust.
Yeah, I
the
just leave
machine.
I just leave my shit alone, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
that looks good. Yeah.
Like right now, I'm looking at like my tablet and the Cintiq separate, man. Like it's just the Cintiq tablet that I work with, and then the screen right above it. It's the colors are completely different. They're 100% different. And then the colors that I stream with are 100% different. And then the colors that you publish with are also 100 times different, because hey, you work through the night, you work with night mode on, but hey, you're publishing this PNG to be used at any time, anywhere, you know, and visible to hundreds of people. It's just like making a movie and then fucking up and be like, no, but these colors were fantastic. Why do they look like shit now? It's like, we all need to fucking have the same fucking screen to make this movie, motherfucker.
Right. Right. Well, and then too, you go to the quality. Like I was using a 1080 monitor, and now I have a 2K. With an 8K Zoot, that makes a huge difference, and I haven't even seen a Zoot in 8K yet.
Do you have a 4K now? You
I
said
have a 2K monitor.
2K, yeah. So that's
Yeah,
supposed
4K
to be
is
like,
expensive, man.
yeah, man, it still is. And I can't believe I tried to go into 4K territory when I was doing visuals. That set me back so much.
It's
That was
expensive
ages
as
ago.
hell. My
This is
TV's
4K.
4K, but TVs are cheap. But you go
TVs
to
are
like
cheap.
computer monitors, man, you're paying. I don't know. I don't do enough on my computer to justify like a couple $1,000 computer monitor, dude.
Back to what I was saying about color depth and color types. You know, things are cheap when they have all the technology you want. You know, but it's more. It's enough for you to be satisfied, because you don't need the professional edge colors, because maybe you don't visit that color ever with your work, with your eyes. You know, you're comfortable. You have your comfort space. So
Right.
TVs have a 420, 422, and 444 color space. 444 being just as good as RGB, and usually they don't ship with 444. You know, and neither do consoles. Let's say the Xbox One. Oh no, the new Xbox, the Series X, can reach those color levels of 444, but barely anybody has a TV that uses that. So you're paying this extra, you know, for that you're not going to need. But video files that compare things on YouTube, for example, they will review it as a necessity or something that, hey, you're not getting the full experience if you don't have this kind of thing and that kind of thing, because this thing comes prepared for that. While PlayStation 5 still has it had more sales, it had a better reception, and it goes up to 422. The color goes up to 422 instead of 444, and that's a whole other color game, dude. That is a whole other game. Leave me at RGB and I'm happy with that. And all these other color systems, I trust a lot of the pre-built kind of stuff. Let's say, for example,
I'm just glad I'm not colorblind. That's my baseline, bro. Can I see the colors? Yes, perfect.
So 420 versus 422. But that's the thing. You're being tricked because let's say a signal in 4.2, we have these different subsampling methods. And let's say that, hey, if you're going full on, you want all the color and everything through the signal and you want it to fit the cable, you use this right here that has all the detail, all the data. This is the light, this is the color, and this is the color and light put together, you know? While if you're streaming, maybe what you're actually streaming is this color right here. And it's not even all the detail. But we still are psychologically, we still see the colors. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
It's just
like our brains don't process everything we see. Like half of what we see is just filled in space.
Mm-hmm. And so this, in turn, saves bandwidth. But it is lower quality. It is 100% lower quality. And if you record that, your recording will have maximum always this quality. It will never be able to be this quality because that's going to be the original sample. You know? Let's see over here. It says a signal with 444 chroma has no compression. You know, it's not subsampled. In a 4x2 array of pixels, it has half the chroma than 444. And 420 has quarter the chroma. Okay, so you're sending a quarter of the amount of information, but with that information alone, you can rebuild the signal to enough quality that you can distinguish the colors. It's kind of like the same thing that they do with communicating with Voyager.
Aliens?
Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Billions and
trillions. Holy shit, how was I so close to that?
I said aliens. Very close. They were very close.
Holy shit.
It got me, it kind of spooked me there for a second. But that's
it
what
makes
they
sense. You're saving data.
Yeah, you send you emit a radio signal, and that radio signal is spread out across billions of miles, but you have to hit this tiny antenna gazillions of miles away. And so it's all, once you have at least 30% of the signal, you can start reconstruction of the signal, and you can get a full clean signal. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, dude, our brains do the same exact thing.
Or maybe I'm exaggerating with 30%, but it's less than 50%. You can have less than 50% of the signal and reconstruct the entire signal. It's cool as shit. It has to do with sine waves and math, you know. So it's just oh, these parts are missing. Just do the math in between it, you know, like interpolations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how my server, my 52 terabyte server, used to work. If I lost 2 drives or something like that, they would just virtualize the information, and you could still copy and paste information. And once you could plug in new drives and then have those reconstruct the lost data. But you could still access the lost data because it had 2 parity drives that would do the math. And you just, you know.
This all makes me realize how stupid I am.
I am so massively stupid.
Like,
when I discovered that, she's like, why haven't I been using this?
Right. Well, and like, think of the people who figured this out. They're fucking smart people. Like, to figure out all these equations and how to do it and how to like reverse engineer the lost signal, like. That's smart.
You know the story about that guy that was doing free phone calls in the 60s and 70s? That was Steve Jobs, actually.
What, like the phone jackers?
Freakers. Yeah.
Phone freaks. Yeah.
That was
freaks.
Steve Jobs, man.
Mm.
All right, I'll be right back. I've got a little fire that started inside my ashtray because I don't know why. Because I emptied the pipe or something. I'll be right back. Just give me a second.
We are massively stupid creatures. I mean, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. We're all intelligent in certain areas.
Sorry, what? I heard you speaking.
Yeah. I didn't know if there's anyone in chat. I said we are massively stupid creatures, and I was like, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. We're just intelligent in different areas.
We're just intelligent in different areas.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some really stupid freaking people on this planet. Just go spend time on X.
You bet that as soon as someone makes something idiot-proof, there is going to be a bigger idiot to tackle that. 100%. You know, you cannot deny that. It's just how things are.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's like that's research and development right there.
Yeah, that's just why I like dealing with nature, dude. Because it's like nature just has a consistent baseline. You know what I mean? Like if you're that stupid, guess what happens to you? You die. You die or get hurt very quickly, and nature's like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be a fisherman.
Maybe, just maybe.
I mean, like, if you think about it, like, we're so far removed from nature and nature's laws and, like, the standards of, you know, how life is maintained that, like, our society literally breeds the perpetuation of like weak genetics. You know what I mean? Like, I think as time goes on, we're gonna get worse. Humanity's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse.
Like that's pretty much what they felt about it. How they felt about it before. Now it's been the safest it's ever been in history, compared to like all the wars and that. But you know, we've been talking about other stuff like the whole human trafficking thing, and that hasn't stopped. But that, you know, it has been reduced substantially, dramatically since the 1700s.
Oh my gosh, you know? Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, go back even further, dude. I mean, holy shit! Like, you know, you get these fear mongers that are like, you know, the world's worse than it's ever been, and it's just such a fallacy. Like, we have more food, we have more medicine, we have longer lifespans, we have more prosperity than ever in the past 10,000 years.
So going back to what you were saying, that humanity is just going to get worse. We definitely are. We're just going to get worse in a different way, where people are trying to take advantage and kind of like already go to a transhuman kind of situation where we're not going to even be recognizable, and we're going to hate ourselves. The thing is, people in the past could come to today and still recognize people and understand people when it comes to like, yo, you shouldn't behave this way, you shouldn't behave that way. But when it comes to like how you educate your children and how you, because that's love. Everybody is going to give up their life for their kids if they're sensible people. You know, they're going to be like, oh, my kid's in danger.
If they love their kids.
Exactly. If they're, oh my gosh, my kid's in danger, I'm going to get in the way of the vehicle or the bullet or whatever, push him out of the way. You know, kind of thing. That's undeniable. Like any sensible parent would do whatever they could to save their kid from a dangerous situation. What was I trying to get to with this? Yeah, that they're trying to make it to if somebody from the past were visiting our day and age, they would also do the same thing, and they would train their kid to stick up for themselves and survive the environment, just like we were talking about. You know, well, what they're trying to do now, what's trying to be pushed right now is an environment that is just not realistic. An
Right.
environment that's
Yeah, and instead of training you to survive in your environment, they're trying to create an environment of which is so washed down.
it's an environment where the entire planet is covered with population. And the actual reality is that cities are tiny when you compare them to the vastness of the entire planet.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And so
I mean, you could fit the whole world's population in New York City.
in the Grand Canyon, man. You can just shove it in
Yeah,
there.
there's not that many people. Like
No.
volume wise, there's
So-
not that many people.
So in turn, we're adapting to a lifestyle that is that is effective when everybody has a roof over their head, you know, and everybody's in a safe space. It's like, why generate this anger and why generate this conflict when we're all in a safe space? And it's like, yes, I understand that, but you still need to learn how to survive, because not everything is a safe space. End of discussion. And that's natural.
It can't be. Yeah, it can't be.
You know,
We're-
it can't
they're
have a
trying
roof over my
to-
head all the time. This is what 1984 is. It's overprotection. You know, it's
Yep.
like over caring. It's not like it's depicted as evil and tyrannical on screen, you know, but it's not the intention. The intention is to overprotect and oversave, to not have to deal with pain, with famine,
Mhm.
with sacrifice, with, you know, this and that. You don't have to deal with all the things that bring you pain and all the emotions, because this safe space has been created. And then if you go
Well,
against
and-
that
and
safe
if you-
space, it's like that's a problem.
if you do feel those things, we have like 25 medications to take that you can take to block those emotions.
To block those opinions, man. It's like, please, bro. Like, just go out there and get roughed up, man. You just need one, you need to get laid, but two, and this one is very important, probably should be actually one, you need to get beat up a bit and get dirty, so you know how to beat up the opposite person.
They want to remove adversity.
It doesn't make sense.
No,
There's always going to be adversity. or
It
else
makes
there's
sense if you know what their goal is, but it doesn't make sense in the laws of nature. Because that's
No,
just a law of
their goal
being
is,
alive.
and their goal is rightfully justifiable and rightfully righteous. Okay, however you want to put it. But it definitely needs a lot more time and more thought to be cooked out, and it's going to come into a lot of trial and error. It can't be something they just try to apply forcefully to the world. It's like, oh yes, no, we're going with
Well, it's kinda
transhumanism
like-
for the get go.
It's kind of like socialism. The end game of socialism is great. Most economic scholars agree that if you could reach the end game of socialism, it's a wonderful thing. But to get there is almost impossible. It's like 80% of the world population would literally need to die.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, because it's just like you would plunge majority of the world population into poverty first to execute socialism at that scale. And then what comes with poverty? Death. Right? So it's just like you can't get there. I think the same idea applies to, the utopian society of no adversity and everyone's doing good. Everyone can't do good. It's just not possible. It's just not. Shit, my whole life has been a struggle, and I would have it no other way. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't want to be a Donald Trump born into a rich family given $1 million. Not saying he hasn't had adversity, but shit, not the same kind.
I haven't been showing that I've been collecting data here because I had only Adobe Animate on screen. My bad. Where was I? Noise. Pink. Oh man.
I finished the chicken tractor. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Good news. Good news.
Every single thing. I hung the door, and for some reason, it kept like popping the screws out of the hinges. I have no idea why. I think that I don't know. It's on though. It's not the greatest door in the world, and I said, "Fuck it, it's staying." Literally everything with this one is just a pain in my ass. It's like when you're working on your art and like your files change on you out of nowhere, and then the original file was deleted. It was like that with every single layer and vector I was doing was getting changed on the fly for no reason. Like what? Why is my life like this?
I feel you, dude.
Oh, just grow as a human. I'm like, okay, I think I'm a pretty good guy. Stop it. What life lesson am I learning now?
That's how I feel sometimes, dude. It's like, what do I need to learn now? Why did this fuck up? What is the lesson? Fuck.
10 years from now, we're like, oh, okay.
Exactly. It's like, you could have just told me, and it's like, nope. You should have freaking work harder at learning it. And like, how? This sucks. I'm just trying to figure shit out.
Nothing's easy, my dude.
No, man.
And when it's easy, it's like, you know, I'm kind of tainted like this. If something's really easy, I'm like, okay, there's gonna be something really, really hard coming up. Like difficulty level is gonna be maxed out in like 3 seconds. What's going on?
I thought there we go. We're living the perfect example. I thought the bow tie was gonna be easy because it's a small bow tie, but here we are.
Right.
Okay.
I think the superhero was a good call, though, dude. I like it a lot.
I'm really happy with the decisions made. This is the color I want.
Oh, I have a lot of prepping to do. We're gonna have like 7 people over tomorrow for the 4th of July. It's gonna be our biggest get together that we've had so far.
4th of July's tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
Oh, God, dude.
I know. Dude, this year it doesn't even feel like it existed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, November, man. It's gonna get wild, bro. The U.S. elections, it's gonna get freaking wild.
See if I can get this color out of there.
You see all the protests in France?
No, I'm too busy, dude.
So France flipped conservative, and now there's a bunch of people protesting in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like you lost, man.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Cry.
It's like it's. I'm not surprised. Like the intent of destabilization is so obvious in so many angles, man. It's just exhausting.
Mm-hmm. There's a Native American proverb that I'm gonna paraphrase this dramatically, but both wings serve the same eagle. Right. So it's like, right. Guys.
That's right. Couldn't have said it better myself. Did you get rug there?
Yeah. I'm back. I think I'm back.
That's the color I'm looking for. That's the color I'm looking for right there.
Oh, that's what it looks like without being so transparent. The DMT.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool looking.
Right. We got to communicate real DMT, or else we have 2 pink zoots.
You know, I like this. I like the skeleton.
Let's turn that off. Golden brown. Then gray.
Do you use hex or RBG code?
Hex.
I guess I could have just looked at the numbers, but
Yeah, because RGB is mostly just like 0 to 255 out of 3 colors. So it's like the amount of color in it
right.
in 3 different scales, all 3 combined. Where's the purple? There's the purple. That's the purple I want. And so with hexadecimal, I use these 3 constantly. Yes, the red, green, and blue from 0 to 255 constantly, and then I also use the black and maybe a saturation. I don't use hue that much, but when it comes to copying the color from one system, from one program to another, I use the hexadecimal code.
Right. Because all the information's there.
Yeah, it's just one copy paste, and sometimes they're not exact between programs.
Really?
So,
Didn't
yeah,
know that.
so you have to check. You have to double check, and you can use the RGB codes to double check.
Ah. Where's FC Key? This is shit he needs to listen to.
Yeah, he was here earlier, and I made him an
Yeah, I
animated
see
zoo.
that. Nice. Dude, I love the pink fur. It's so good. Fucking bubblegum.
I was just gonna say it. It was just like it was. My mouth was about
Dude,
to pop
look at
with a bee
The
for bubblegum.
the pink fur and the what's that? What's that yellow called?
Dijon.
The background. Dijon? Man, I'm looking for that right now. Do I have one? That looks so good.
Now solid gold. Let's see what the base color is.
I don't.
That's
I don't
the
have
base
that combo.
color. Yeah. Does this have filters? Yes, it does. Let's turn off that filter. It's this tone. It's a grayscale tone. No, it's a gradient tone. What's the gradient tone?
Is there a 4T? There is. There is one pink 4T. Yeah, one pink 4T with the Dijon background.
FAE. Yeah, this is the color I'm looking for. All right.
Maddie has it. Of course, Maddie has it.
Should I do the other color as well? People aren't here. Oh, that's good. Well, we've been here for how long right now? My baby's about to take a nap. About 2 hours. I need to do 2 streams a day so that I can stream when more people are available as well. Let's undo here.
Break up your workflow a little bit too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool.
Let's get tan. Is that right? Yeah. And let's get trippy. Trippy's gonna be tricky. Not sure what color to use for that one.
Yeah, it is.
So maybe I'll use. Since I'm gonna make trippy this one, let's look at it at 100%. I need to drink some water, man. I'm a little parched.
Yeah,
You can
and
tell
I was
in my
thinking the
voice.
same thing for like the past 10 minutes. I'm hungry too.
This looks dope. I wonder if we can like animate it with an APNG and just like have this loop. That'd be cool. Alright, we're gonna leave Trippy blank to move on. Let's see how How white is this white? That's perfect. Not pure white.
You're perfect.
You're perfect. You're breathtaking.
You're.
You are.
Take my breath away.
Breath of word. Alright. And I got those colors. Okay. Now, we can put this over here. And we're going to go over here.
I mean, I don't know why you're doing all this work, man. I just thought you drew with crayons.
Crayons.
Crayons. Hey, man, crayons have their place.
Didn't you? You did say crayons, right? That I just draw
Yes.
with crayon. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've said that many times before. Like, yeah, he's cool and all, but he just plays with crayons all day.
That's pretty much accurate. I like crayons.
Yeah. I mean, I dumb down what I do too. I just say I play with chicken shit all day, right? So boil it down. I mean,
I just throw feces around.
yeah.
Chicken feces.
My life would be much, much more pleasant if that was the case. Same with yours, bro. I mean, if you play with crayons, not with chicken shit.
We have too much fun together, dude.
I like my morning talks with you, Jack. Oh, I go
I
out,
like my
get frustrated in the field, and I come back and bullshit a little bit, you know.
I like my afternoon chats with you too.
Ah,
Is is this real time dilation?
what time is it over there?
It is 4:38, 4:40.
4. Okay, 6 hours.
Uh-oh. I didn't copy a color correctly here. Let me see. Let's turn off the zombie and go to gray.
Yeah, I gotta order this fucking chest freezer. Ugh, I guess I should make that call today.
You still got that going on. I've
Yeah.
been putting back getting a flight. To be honest.
Dude, I've dropped so much money in the past like 2 weeks. Needed to be done.
Yep. Hopefully you can close that faucet.
Yep. I have to. I mean, it's like necessity shit, right? Like, I got the scalder. I got the... Like, I had to buy processing tables, the scalder. It's stuff that I have to have, right? Like, there's no way around it.
Oh,
The
cool.
good thing is that those investments will be recouped quickly. It's just, you know, upfront capital is never fun to spend, man.
These colors are fire, dude.
The purchase that hurt me the most was the lawnmower, man. That was $3,000.
Hmm.
That sucked. It was like the best purchase I made so far, honestly. But I didn't want to have to spend $3,000 on cutting grass. But I'm a grass farmer. I'm not a chicken farmer. I'm a grass farmer.
You're talking weed?
I wish, dude. So there was the farm that had the solstice party. I went to that solstice party. He grew cannabis, but it was for CBD because he couldn't get his township would not give him the permits to grow recreational. And I was like, so how did your cannabis grow? Did you grow recreational? He goes, no, we grew CBD last year, but we didn't plant it this year. And I'm like, oh, so it didn't go very well, did it? He goes, we didn't sell any. Because like, who wants CBD flower? I mean, honestly, if weed's legal, well, like, why are you buying CBD flower? You're buying a sativa right? Like,
Exactly, dude. You're trying to get your coffee intake in the morning, and you're like, I don't want to die from all this coffee. Get your sativa.
all right.
And then the thing is, what they've done, I think I understood what they did in the market was they reduced the quality of sativa because
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
it was too strong, and
Yep.
for the value they were selling it at,
Well, and like I've talked to the dispensaries around here, and I love pure sativas. I love them. It gets me jacked up. Like I love smoking a pure sativa during the day. It's like crack, right?
Yeah, dude. Halfway through making the artwork for Zoots, I'm like, why am I not getting the energy that I used to, dude?
Yeah. They're all hybrids.
They hybridized the sativa and they left the real sativa on the side, huh? I think you rugged there, but I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you gonna say?
They're all hybrids. So when I was talking to the dispensaries, I'm like, I'm looking for a sativa, and they're like, well, this is sativa dominant. I'm like, no, I want a pure sativa. They're like, you can't get pure sativas. And then I went to YouTube and I found the guy who developed weed strains with Jack Herer, because Jack Herer's strain is pure sativa. Herer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an OG in the industry, and he's just like, literally, sativas were killed. Like, you cannot find, even if you're told it's a pure sativa strain, he's like, it's not. They just don't exist anymore. They've been bred out of the consumer market.
That's so sad. And then
It's
they say
super
they don't
sad.
want to. And then they say they don't want to fuck around with nature, dude. That it's all natural.
Right. Well, I think part of it's pharmaceutical industry is putting pressure, dude, because they want you on Adderall and Ritalin and 5 ants.
Look at this.
Yep, that's the only one.
Smoke that dank, brother.
Yep.
So that color would be, oh dude, that'd be so interesting. They got the complementaries now for the background and the foreground, All right, I'm gonna keep my eyes open on the baby real quick.
All right.
She's now napping, and while I do that, I'm gonna investigate these color combinations. What I'm doing right now is tackling this side of the job just so I can make some distance from drawing, because this neck piece is really taking too much time away from me. So
It's fucking with you.
yeah, it is. I thought that maybe being mathematically correct would yield the results I was looking for, but it didn't. Like this whole side, I don't know. It's really fucking with me. So what I'm gonna do instead,
I can see why it's fucking with you. I see it.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is
Actually, I don't see it. It looks perfect. I don't see it at all, Jack. I'm not gonna.
I love you, brother.
It's like enabling someone's OCD. I have no idea what you're talking about. It looks perfect. It looks fine. I mean, no one.
Did I wake up?
You're your own worst critic, my friend.
I'm asleep, baby.
Ain't no one gonna look at that collar and go, "Man, this trait sucks." Paco, are you in chat right now?
Are you asleep, Baba? Here, hang on, my baby's about to fall off the bed. I'll be right back.
Alright. Paco, I tried to beat your score last night, and I was at... What was I at? I was at like 280 with 15 shots, and I got up to 306, and it took all of my shots away. One fucking hole took all my shot. God, I hate this golf game so bad. Oh, it drove me nuts. Such a good go. Like, I was stacked and I was making beautiful shots, and then I just get this stupid asshole. That stupid asshole. And then it just drained all of my shots. I was so pissed. I was on par for breaking that 388. And yeah, I hate it. God, I hate this golf game.
I kind of woke up my daughter. Having fun with you, man. You see what you do? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start tackling these colors. Yeah, let's delete this. I might just make an open color. You think we can wean her tonight? Do you think the bottle would do enough? It's starting to, no? Do you think the bottle would be enough? It's starting to be enough, right? Okay. So yeah, you would want to, right now? Like I just want to have enough for you to have a... I just want to save enough for you. Okay? Alright, I love you, baby. I'm sure my sister can also help. If shit hits the fan, my sister can help too. I love you. That's good. That's good. Hey, what's up, Brokey? Good to see you, brother. Wish you an amazing day as well. Baba! Is that your clothes? You all belongs to me. I'm gonna inherit it all. So pretty. Look how cute she is with the... Look at those feet sticking out of all the clothes. Guys, I love my daughter. I can't help myself. Good to see you, Brokey, my brother. Let's start getting the color collection here. So we're gonna go ahead and copy all this. Perfect. Copy that. Let's make a text bubble over her. Yeah. Coding, PFA. I think that works. Excellent. Even better. Fantastic. Let's align it correctly. And we got our list. It's hell is that? Why is that up there? Solid gold. And trippy. Alright. Let's put this, make that black. Fantastic. Thank you. Modify, convert to symbol, color codes. I don't want it to be a button, just want it to be a graphic. Thank you. And that, let's lock that layer, go down here. The whole point of that was, well, the whole point of that is lost. That does that. Let's do this. Okay, let's see how it behaves now. See it delete. Not sure why it does that. Yeah, it's just not sure why it does that. I'm gonna have to use that and start deleting over time. So let's say delete that. Copy this. All right, now let's move that. Make another of those. Okay. Yeah. None. Watch out, baby, she might fall off the bed. That's right here. Okay. I would just like you to have it fresh, you know what I mean? So that's why I insisted. Hey, which program did you start on your PC? Photoshop or what? Adobe Animate. Well, first things first. Adobe Animate is named Adobe Animate because it is used for animations, obviously. I'm sure you already deduced that. Now, one of the main sources of animations on web used to be Adobe Flash. And you remember all those Flash games we used to play on sites like Newgrounds and eBaum's World and stuff like that, right? So that, yeah, so they got rid of the Flash player for online and they stuck to HTML5, but they still use the same software, so they just rebranded Flash to Adobe Animate. And so if you know Flash, you know Animate, right? It's changed a lot and it's very different, but it is still, the functions are very similar, you know, and that's why I jumped on it. I haven't used it before z00tz. I had not used this software in 20 years. That's how long ago. And
is that just due to the use case?
Yes. Like,
yeah.
This is z00tz. I needed this for z00tz, and it turned out to be the perfect direction. And I knew I needed it because it's I don't know Adobe Illustrator, but I did know that vectors were the sharpest way to do this, to get the art as sharp as possible and as high quality as possible. I also tried a little bit in Photoshop and such, you know, but it was always more of a headache trying to get really good quality. And then if you notice, you go around OpenSea. The benefit that I see in it, FC Key, is that it's just vector based, so it's very sharp. And I don't know Illustrator, I know this, so to me this is faster than Illustrator. But Illustrator is definitely fast for graphics. The benefit of having it in Adobe Animate is that you can use the timeline to turn on and off things, or use the timeline to program things, or use the timeline to animate certain parts of the image. Like if we wanted to animate the smoke, or we wanted to animate the fur, we could find ways of making that happen. But you can't do that with Adobe Illustrator or others, and for that we would be stuck converting files over and over again to make sure that we got the information from Adobe Illustrator into an animation software and stuff like that. What is going on? So I personally see a lot of benefits. And essentially the
my mic was
metaverse,
muted.
the
Jeez.
metaverse that I was building also in Adobe Animate, because Adobe Animate is the software used to build interactive websites, and just like Flash was, right? And it comes very, very useful. Oh, damn it, I did that again. It comes in very, very useful to be able to just export whatever it is that you're working on and know that it's ready for publishing online.
It's basically what it comes down to is the software you use to create art all depends on what you're going to use it for.
Yes. And so
Right.
let's say this timeline over here, if I move this to the left, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, hang on, I can't do stupid shit right now. If there's a timeline over here, right? And this timeline, and when I'm working with
We don't
hi, baby.
see it.
Hi, baby.
Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Excuse me a second.
Oh, golly.
I love you, baby. Let me give her a kiss. Jesus, sorry about that. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, this timeline. Essentially, I can set triggers along the timeline and press play and export it as a movie from here, or as a website and have that website animated, both things, or actually even export it as a image sequence so that each one of these is a separate image in a folder. So for example, I can use this to generate the whole collection. The thing is, I would have to go frame by frame changing what it is that I need to do, because I'm not a coder, so I wouldn't know how to like implement that. So yeah, it has many use cases. I don't use Adobe Fresco. Sorry.
And I think every artist you talk to is going to have a preferred program because it's what
Yeah.
they use.
I don't use Adobe Fresco. This also works very fast until you start putting insane amounts of data like I have into it, and then it starts chugging a lot. But yeah, this has been a long road making this thing turn. Like this is not a bad computer. This is one of the best. This computer scored top 10 in the world in 2020. You know, this computer's no joke. I uploaded my results and it's like, oh, you're in the top 10 in the world. I was like, Jesus fuck. And it was top 6 in 64 core computing.
Golly.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought mine from z00tz.
Minus 20k. Yeah. It was back then. It was 10k.
Golly.
z00tz definitely. You know what? That would be more than enough for me. I bet. I'm just exaggerating here.
I just bought mine to game on, bro. That's when I play some games and
This was one of
have
the
it not
first.
be a potato.
This was just one of the first processors that came out to the public that was not for servers. You know, that was just for workstations. This is actually supposed to be a gaming PC. You know, the motherboard is like a gaming motherboard, but it's a workstation. It's supposed to be able to tackle both. And holy living shit, I can have this computer mining. I can have the GPU mining. And just use half the processor, the computer processor for mining, and I can still run Helldivers, and I don't see any visible chugs.
That's crazy.
It's insane. And with WinApp open, doing its 3D, with like maybe OBS open. Maybe I'm not streaming at the time. I have tried streaming before, and it also I wouldn't do the mining and the streaming at the same time. That does fight each other. Welcome to z00tz Club. This is Rao.
That burp came out of nowhere. I just drank a carbonated water.
Well, that's somewhere. You can't say it came out of nowhere when you're like, I
guess that's true.
It's just like, that came out of nowhere. True. I don't know what happened to me, you know? No, that was
not
straight
expecting.
That was straight up like, I don't know where that came from, but I know this is the culprit.
I just got drunk out of nowhere. I just chugged 6 beers.
I don't know why I'm so drunk.
I actually just invited Chemo over for 4th of July tomorrow. He's one of our community members.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I onboarded him. I've known him for like 3 years now. So that'd be kind of cool. He doesn't have his kids, you know. He's separated recently, so I was like, "Hey, bro, you got plans?
Let's
Come
go.
hang out."
Come hang out. So, you say he was coming tomorrow for 4th of July?
Yeah. He was like, "What's the address? See how far it is." He lives somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
so it might be like Pennsylvania's a big damn state. You know, it's a 6-hour drive from one end to the other. So depending on where he's at.
Did we hit limits? Yeah, loads of suits with that money. With Twitch monetization?
Not yet.
We haven't. We need. I wonder. Let's take a look. Go over here to achievements. Let's take a look at the achievements.
I mean, you could still turn on donations through Streamlabs, though, couldn't you? Or no?
Yeah, you can definitely turn on donations.
Right.
So we're almost at 50 followers. And our path to affiliate, we're almost at 3 viewers in the total time that we've been streaming. We've been streaming for 50 hours. You know, you're just almost there at an average of 3 viewers, but we need to hit those followers. More than the viewers now, the problem is the followers.
How many more? I'm too far from my computer.
16.
Okay. How do we not have 50 fucking followers? What are people doing? Just come here and press a goddamn button.
I know, man. We need to we need to like offer a giveaway or something like that, and
no, fuck that shit, dude.
Jay Fresh already did one, and
we have 700 holders.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you guys
come to Twitch and press the fucking follow button.
These are all experts on having alts, you know.
Right, dude. It's like, what the
everybody's an expert.
I want my eggs to pump, but I can't go to Twitch and press a follow button. Fucking retards. Let me go buy big wiener dog doo-doo coin. Stupid people. Degen
Central. We're all pretty dumb. So I need.
We are all pretty. It's accurate.
Oh man, but get to it. We can all be dumb together and be smart a little bit together. So get to it, folks.
Just press a button.
Press
I'm
the
not
follow
asking
button.
you to be Einstein. Just go press the damn purple button.
Mm-hmm. Where were we?
I'm like banned off of Twitch of all my alt emails, dude. I have no idea. My main Twitch account, which I had the first year Twitch was a thing, got banned for no reason. Just gone. I don't even talk in chats, man. I just lurk and watch streams.
As if that were a crime, you know?
I have no idea. No clue why that got banned.
It's like, oh, you're multi-boxing. It's like, bro, it's not my fault that I have a company email, a tournament email, and a whatchamacallit, of my own email. Okay, it's not my fault. It just happens to be that I happen to have access to those emails, you know, and so
Right.
We needed to register accounts for those emails, and now you want Twitch to look like it has big numbers, dude. There you go.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
problem
TikTok does it.
FC key about Amazon Prime users is that we can't even get people to follow the damn channel. You think they're gonna subscribe to Prime? Get them to follow first. But yeah, I mean, a giveaway might be a good thing, right? Like, I think we discussed that before. Like, do a
It'll
giveaway,
get-
but
it-
you
it
have
makes
to be
momentum.
in. Yeah, you have to be in Twitch during the giveaway to claim it. Did we hold a space last Saturday? I don't even think I was around. I don't think we did we?
I don't think Maddie's doing them anymore because he's too busy at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So since I'm streaming almost every day, I'm trying to, kind of
Right.
do that.
Yeah,
And
my
we do
internet's
need
too
to-
crap to do it. I would do it, but my internet is like horrible.
It's okay. We love you.
I appreciate it.
What is this? Pink. No.
What's-
Ugh. All right.
What's
It's
this
just gonna.
wiener link?
When it does this, it just drives me insane.
You'll get through it. You might lose 10 years off your life, but you will.
Oh man, I've already lost way too many. I had a job where they asked me for just a credit card to do like a NFT that was like a card, right? And because I was using CPU and I was using all 128 cores instead of the GPU, and I hadn't really jumped on Unreal Engine yet, it just would take for fucking ever, even if it was just a card. But it was a card with animations on it, and the animations were 3D in depth. Like it looked fucking sick. I could show you. I don't think I'd be breaking any contracts. Let's see. Red.
I want to get drunk tomorrow. Kind of want to get drunk.
Likewise. I'm sure Caroline's
I don't
also
drink.
want to get drunk. There might be a 4th of July event here in Spain if we look for it.
I mean, I know I'm a born and raised American, but American independence is very important on a world scale if you think about it.
It is
It really
superbly,
is.
superbly important.
Yeah. We're the first country to ever gain independence from the British.
Is that
Not a
accurate?
big deal. That's accurate.
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
beforehand, like you fuck with the British,
You're
fucked.
fucking dead. Yeah, you're dead. We were the first. Yeah, and it was a few years ago. I saw a timeline of countries that gained independence from England, and it started with the U.S. and then it was like a domino effect. And like it's funny. It's a common misconception of like our founding fathers of the U.S. were like regular people. They weren't. They were rich as hell. Very powerful people. they were not like these backwoods hunky dory freaking. I just want to go farm some cows. No, these were like rich businessmen and had huge influence on things. And they were like,
they were the politicians of their days.
They were. They really were.
And they were fierce, dude.
Yeah. No, they didn't screw
around.
You
had to be fierce. You had to be fierce back then.
Yep. And like, think about like being rich back then is like a world different of being rich now, right? Like, you talk about the 1%. That was like the 0.1% back in the day.
They were happy with their weed plant in the back of the house, you know.
Like they could have lost everything, and they did actually. Like, I actually posted a video about it. Which is how I learned about this.
Some of them had some horrible deaths, dude, for having signed
deaths,
that document.
And their families were killed. Their land was taken. Their assets were seized. All of them. Every single person who signed a Declaration of Independence was basically forced into poverty.
That's just like, so insanely fucked, man.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't know, man. I really think Americans forget who they are. I really do. Not to get on all that, but it's 4th of July, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, Americans unite, don't divide. Spain's already done it before. You've already done it before. Don't do it again, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
I did think it was crazy that the Statue of Liberty looks so much like that painting of what's his name, Lucifer. It's crazy. It's crazy because
the depiction.
It's got the 7 points on the crown. It's got the chain around the ankle, you know, and you're like,
the depiction of the Statue of Liberty goes back a long time. It's not like a new image. I forget. I think it was a goddess or something. Or something.
And that's probably why it's depicted like that from the church, dude, because they were trying to repress that shit.
Yeah. Did you hear all the theories of bells? About the frequencies of bells? So if you look back in antiquity, there were bells everywhere. Right? In churches and shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's like no bells anymore.
Nope.
And one of the theories is that the frequencies of which the bells give off is a healing frequency. And the Buddhists strongly believe in that. They have healing bells everywhere in Buddhism. So, yeah, who knows? There's like 2 churches, like 2 towns over that still have bells. That's like the only 2 churches in our entire area.
My daughter's like knocking on the door. I have an idea about how to get this whole color situation done.
FC Key says drink tequila. I hate tequila, dude.
It's got to be, for me, it's got to be silver tequila. That doesn't have that's clean. That's clean, like clean tequila that won't give you a hangover the next day, you know. And I can go insane with tequila because you become a completely different person, you know. And so it's crazy.
I'm not a big fan of alcohol.
And more than tequila, I like the more pure you get to the agave, the better, you know, in terms of like true tequila. So like I started hitting the mezcal, and then they started like asking the mezcal makers to apply to the same laws as the tequila makers, and so then you had to look for like agave nectar, alcoholic agave nectar or some shit like that.
Is mezcal a different type of liquor?
Yeah.
Or is that like a... Okay. I didn't know if it was a brand
It's a type of tequila. In my eyes, but it's not really true. Mezcal, sometimes spelled mezcal, is a distilled alcoholic beverage made from any type of agave. Agaves or magueys are endemic to the Americas and found globally, blah, blah, blah. Fermented drinks from maguey plant, such as pulque, existed before the arrival of the Spanish, but the origin of mezcal is tied to the introduction of Filipino-type stills to New Spain by Filipino migrants via Manila in the 15 and 1600s. That's crazy. But yeah. Oh, look at that. There's one over here. Tequila versus mezcal.
FCK just said there's no rules on doing it. Tequila needs to be done 100% with blue Weber agave. Mezcal can have everything in it, basically.
Yeah.
I like rum. I'm white as hell. If I'm drinking liquor, it's like, give me strong rum, dude. Give me some Sailor Jerry's, some 96 proof rum.
What I'm going off on the whole mezcal versus tequila is that I saw it in a documentary not too long ago, and it's just that tequila has been kind of adulterated a bit so that it complies with certain standards, and like you're right, agave mezcal can be made with anything really. But
isn't Tequila a town?
I have no idea.
I think it's an actual town. I don't know. I don't really drink. I think alcohol is completely overrated.
That sounds so delicious. So he's got a bottle of plantation rum at home. He's climbing up your rope, man.
Hey. Bring it. I'll provide the food. You provide the alcohol. I drink I get like drunk maybe once every 5 years. Maybe longer. I don't know. I just don't like getting drunk, man. I just go to bed. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is great. Which is exactly why I might get drunk tomorrow, because I need to sleep, man. I am so backed up on my sleep. Usually happens when I have chickens in the pasture, though. I have anxiety all the time.
So let me see if I. Huh. If I get these colors to behave in a certain way, I can maybe get the raw color. Let's see, so saturation down to there. All right. So get the cape off of here.
Ooh, white. It's kind of a vibe.
Now these are all at the same saturation and same. So black is 100%. That means that the colors are going to be at that amount. Alright, well I got the color study done, so now I know what I can visit and what's available.
Have you considered putting white on the suit?
On this outfit?
Yeah, that kind of looks good, dude.
Well, yeah, it's like there's certain ones that would have that white if we match them with like the background, the what should we call it? The 50. It's just I can say gray. I can say the gray background, but seriously, like every time I think of the name, it's a 50 Shades background because it's 50 Shades of Gray, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just I don't know, dude. It's always so like ridiculous.
I like seeing other people's brain break because my brain breaks multiple times a day. Multiple times.
Let's test this out with like color patterns, right? So let's remove.
I like how you added the second color, like coming off of the collar onto the shoulder. By the way, that's really clever.
What I'm trying to do now is try to have these tones maintained so I can just use a flat color. you know,
Right.
because I don't have a third color. Oh my goodness, but I could get this could be the analogous color that we were talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
That would require me to have like another.
Have a good night, FCK.
Take care, Siki. Love you, my brother.
I don't sip rum. I drank that shit, dude. Okay. I don't know if there's gonna be any rum tomorrow. I think my neighbor's gonna bring beer, but I'll put some back in your honor. If I buy alcohol, I will have it in the house for years.
Yeah, I'm glad my wife likes to drink a little bit because
My
she's
wife
not
and
like
I
an
have
alcoholic,
never
but we
gotten
get to
drunk
drink.
together. Yeah, we've never gotten drunk together, my wife and I. We smoked shit tons of weed together and trip together.
Oh, that's better because like sometimes when you get drunk, shit comes out, you know. But if you've already got experience with other shit, you don't really need to have those confessions.
Yeah.
You know, that's what that other state is for. And alcohol
I mean,
confessions are worse.
Oh, yeah, dude, because it's not even a confession. It's kind of just like, did I actually mean that at all? The hell?
Okay, so let's say this is the Dijon background. So it would use this color. Let's make this let's duplicate this.
Now, question. The collar, is that always going to match the cape, or is that always going to stay yellow?
I think it would make sense to always match the cape.
Okay. And the border,
It's like a complementary thing to the whole suit. Like you got little yellow on the suit, but then the cape gives it that extra yellow. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then there's the ones where they don't wear capes, so how do I transfer that same color kind of vibe?
Right.
And I don't even know if we're gonna have some that don't wear a cape because everybody loves the cape so much. And so, like from a distance, you say, "Hey, which one is that? Is that like a superhero's suit, a zoot?" And it's like, "Yes, correct." You can see it from a distance. It's a superhero. It's got cape.
Right. Yep. I like the cape. I don't think we should have capeless. You think?
I think we should do. I think cape with all of them is a very cool idea because because of what I just said, pretty much that it's recognizable from a distance. But everybody has been bringing up other superheroes, or at least some flair, some kind of vibe of other superheroes, you know. And let's see. Now that we got that, we can maybe do the contrast to the fur. And this fur
dude, that's
is gray.
dope. That's like Colossus, bro.
Let's go.
All grayed
let's change the gray. Let's change the gray to, for example, what if this one was zombie fur? Okay. Let's take off the gray. Let's use the zombie. The zombie color is this one right here. And so the collar would be that color, you know? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm watching on Twitch. I was letting it catch up. Let me go back to Discord. Yeah, I see that. Yep.
So I want to streamline this because just changing the color individually sucks.
Yeah.
But I did save like a different layer for that stuff.
I love this trait, dude. So good.
So the inside of the neck, I need to do it soon in a different level. Let's turn on the cape, and let's use that color on the cape itself. See what I mean? And then let's go down here. Let's delete that. Those are cool colors.
Gray is such an awesome color, man. What a good color gray is.
And then here I gotta think of what I'm gonna do here, because the background is a different color. I mean, the inside of the cape is a different color. Duplicate layers. You see how slow that was? How long that took to paste, dude? That used to be so fast. Alright, so this is 48 hue, 100, 100. And this, 36, 100, 100. What's this? 48, 55. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the hue and saturation of 280. It's 48 and 55. Difference between this one is 36. 48 is 12. That's the difference. 12. So over here, you add 280. Which one's the darker one? 36. 48. The lower number is the dark one, so that means I need to subtract 12 from this, and that is 268. And that should be the color I'm looking for.
This seems much more involved than the other traits
So
we've
beautiful.
done.
So beautiful. Well, it's not that I've been that involved with other traits. It's just that it really, I don't know. It in terms of like combinations, I see the pop. Look at that! Like look at that,
Dude, that's fire, dude.
You know what I'm saying? And that's you know why it looks fire? You know why it looks fire? Because it complements the zombie green. And then the body complements the background yellow. We can do them the other way around, see how that works, but I think that this works a lot better. If the fur complements the cape and the accents, because it's the closest, right? And then the other one, when it touches over here, it complements the background, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that looks great. I like the gray. I was saying how gray is such a great color. Because it takes on, it's such a complementary color to things around it.
We're back to color theory here, and I know and how color perception is, because is that really that color that you think it is?
What, the gray?
It's not gray, because that right there is not gray. But it looks gray over here compared to the other purple, but over here it's not gray. It's
like a lilac.
Yes, exactly. Isn't that cool?
It looks like without the purple cape, it looked far more gray. When the purple was around it, the purple, it like popped.
I'm so happy, dude. It looks great.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Just because just not having to think colors, just knowing that we've done research, that excuse me, that alone pays off, man. Like we've done the research, you know, so we can now play with the colors, knowing exactly what we're doing, you know.
Yeah, the lead up work, it's always, always takes more time.
So cool, dude. I'm glad you guys are here to witness cool shit. Oh, my mouse is going insane. The stream might be dropping some frames.
My daughter is actually taking a nap right now. That's awesome. She's been fighting, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like, sometimes her naps will come at like 4 in the afternoon, 4 in the evening. Which is not ideal, as you know. She's now at the point where I think we're hitting terrible twos, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Dun, dun,
a lot of fits. Yeah. I think what it is, like, I think that name's kind of a cop out. It's because like their emotions, she's getting much more emotions, and she doesn't know how to regulate them. So we call it the terrible twos, but I think that kind of puts a bad perception on it. It's like their brain is developing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's terrible twos. Oh, this sucks. Like, no, it's a beautiful thing, dude. Like, they're growing.
Yeah, I agree.
I have to walk away a lot of the time because I can't. I just can't.
I feel
bad. I feel bad about it, but like I knew before I became a father that like in those situations I can't, because like I have to fix things or walk away. You know what I mean? And you can't fix it. You can't. Sometimes the baby just needs a scream, right? Like, and I'm like, okay, dude, it's all right.
You can scream all you want, baby.
It's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm sorry, I need to delete that shit. That shit is doing my head in right now. That thing up there. So I need to delete that. And there we go. Jesus Christ, dude. When softwares want to glitch, you just leave. They just glitch.
We
Take
found
care,
this
FCK. Have a good
channel.
night, man. I just noticed.
Did you ever hear "Go Danny Go"? You actually said
rings a bell.
you actually said bye right when he said it, because I was like, "Bye, FCK," and you're like, "Bye, FCK."
Oh, I did? Okay, good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Just zone out there for a minute.
Yeah, look up "Go Danny Go" on YouTube for your daughter. It's what, dude. It's great. He plays like, I think he makes all his own music and shit. Like, it's yeah, dude. It's so
word.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave that
Look
tab
at
open.
dude. It's all like electronica music, and kids love electronica. Kids fucking love, because the groove,
definitely.
man. You know.
Definitely.
And it's like a lot of CGI heavy, and it's like, it's great. I dig it, and the songs get stuck in my head all day long. But they're like good songs. It's not like cheesy kids songs. It's like that was really bad, but but that's literally like the bass line that's in my head.
Sounds like a Beavis and Butthead thing.
It's fucking great. Dude, every time we put on his songs, she just goes crazy. She just jumps up and down and gets dancing. It's wonderful. It's a good energy drainer, is what I'm getting at. Like, because we've been fighting these naps, so we'll just throw on "Go Danny Go," and she'll just dance around the house, and we're like, yes, thank God.
That's dope, man. That looks good.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So let's use this layer for that kind of jazziness. I'm gonna send these to somebody. Send them to z00tz. See what he thinks of having this amount of stuff, because it's a lot, you know, to send to Baked.
It is a lot.
And I think I need to send it to Baked as well. So let's leave that there before I send it, and let's set up another one. Let's say sky blue with what kind of fur? A red fur. Okay. Let's turn off the zombie. So let's go to red fur. And this is the complimentary one.
Oh, dude, your little key right there makes your life so much easier.
Absolutely.
I like how you blocked in the colors too.
You can do it. Something happened. Oh, Brokey's asking if the price he put on the Zoots in Marketplace if it's a good price, you think?
No,
Really?
just to be blunt, too expensive. Yeah.
Mm.
Just because. Okay.
I mean, too expensive at the
dynamic.
moment.
Yes.
First and
So
foremost.
here's the thing. When you contrast it to the floor and how thin it is, it's a good price. But if you look at the sales and what has been selling for the price he's asking, it's not a good price. So right now, it's just not a seller's. It's not a seller's market right now. Is what I'm getting at. So you have to wait. It's a buyer's market right now in the Zoots. I have a Golden Wings red fur with coin eyes listed at 0.06 and it's not selling. Like, are you crazy? How's that not selling? And then I have an armor listed at the same price and it's not selling. Like, are you crazy? That's a deal. So it's a buyer's market. It's been a buyer's market for a little while now, so you just have to wait for the dynamic to change, and then your prices are fine. You're talking to someone who's literally only sold like 1 or 2 Zoots on a marketplace, so I never list my shit cheap. So are they good prices? Yes, but no. If that makes sense. Let me go to Twitch, see what he says here.
One thing about Farmer is he does speak his mind, so you can always count on him to be honest.
Yeah. And we're talking about a market, right? Like, it's nothing personal.
Look at these colors.
So, for all 4... Yeah, I'm looking at that. That's fucking sick. That's just... the vibes it gives.
Let's see. Let's try to make a.
It's like, you know what it makes me think of the Tick. Not the Tick specifically, but like the color schemes that Tick uses, because it uses, like, you wouldn't normally see those colors in like a traditional comic setting, because it's usually like very bold and like strong colors you see. But the Tick uses very like soft pastel-y, like off color. I don't know if you ever saw the Tick, but
Yeah. I didn't watch it a lot. It didn't really. It
I
wasn't
watched it a
published here in
lot.
Spain.
Gotcha.
That way, you know. Let's see. Stark brown. Colors now. Let's make it more interesting. Let's go. Let's build one that exists. Let's see. Let's build one that exists. But yeah, I remember some of the Tick. You know. Let's see.
Yeah, I love the Tick. So, Brokey, for all 4 of those, let me take a look. Just with how things are right now. I mean, I wouldn't even sell your shit right now, to be quite honest with you. I just hold it.
How about tangerine and tan? Tangerine. Let's try that. No, but which one has an army background? Because I was gonna. Let's use a pink one. Okay, army and pink. Let's see what army and pink does.
0.25 Brokey would be the lowest I would list that bundle for.
Army and pink. Okay, so what colors do we have for pink?
I even like that. I even just like that because the pink and pink, bro. Golly. Yeah, 0.25 is not, like, just hold your Zoots, bro. Unless you need liquid. The only reason I would say to sell a Zoot right now is if you need liquid IRL. If you're trying to move liquid around the market, then I would say find it elsewhere. But it's not my shit, so that's just my opinion. I mean, the NFT market as a whole is still down, bro. There's just not shit going on. Everyone's still looking at, Bitcoin. They're waiting for Bitcoin to dump. Everyone's looking for the next shit coin, meme coin to go into. Like, everyone's about high risk, fast returns right now. I mean, which is crypto in general, right? I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah,
really
I was gonna say. I was gonna joke about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much crypto in general. But I mean, there's more risk and there's less risk within the ecosystem. God, I love pink fur.
Come on. Don't make me zoom in, dude. Tiny ass details. Okay. Let me get that, and we say minus 12. Can I do math here? Minus 12. Yes. Fantastic. Now I don't have to think. I just do.
That's good. I do that a lot too.
Let's see.
Do that a lot too. And then it gets to a point where you're like, shit, I should have thought a little bit.
I should have thought a little bit. Yeah, it's like I play this guessing game all the time with my clients, and then I'm like, yeah, I could totally do that. And then I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I guess I should learn how to do that.
A good example recently for me is the damn door on a chicken tractor. It was just like, oh, just measure things. It'll be good. Nope.
Right.
No. That's the worst door I've ever built. I hate building doors, by the way. I don't know if anyone has tried to build doors. It's not just building a box and putting a square inside the box.
How's
Oh,
that?
dude. Oh, my God.
Isn't that dope? The power
That's
of complementary colors, man.
insane, dude, that blue. Holy shit. And that goes with the background as well?
Yeah, that's the blue complements the
purple.
brown. The purple complements the brown, and the blue complements the pink.
Jeez, dude, that's so good.
I is happy.
That blue is insane. Wow, that pops like a motherfucker.
I took a picture of it. Let's see if we can find other ones. Oh, let's do the cheetah fur with the electric blue.
Cheetah fur. Interesting.
What's this? Oh my goodness, my wife brought me some delicious food. I love you. I love you, Papa. In a bit. Oh my gosh, she brought me. Okay, I might need to call it a day for now, guys. We're at 3 hours. We're at 3 hours.
You can blame it on the time all you want, but I think the food in front of you right now is the catalyst.
It is definitely. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't blame you, dude. I still haven't eaten today.
Oh my god, it's like a breaded chicken sandwich. No, not a sandwich. Sorry. Like Addy Daddy's joke is in my head. He just ever since I started this project, all I've seen is him. She's been cooking chicken sandwiches. No, she's been cooking sandwiches for him. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Quote. Oh man, I kid you guys not. There's nothing better in the world of potato chips than French fries cooked in olive oil and with some salt.
I love.
Fucking olive oil, bro. It's something above, man. Expensive as shit, though.
Yeah.
We're very lucky here. We're very, very lucky here in the Mediterranean.
I want to
I don't
visit
mean to-
sometime.
I don't mean to rub it in your guys' faces, by the way. I'm just kind of...
Fuck no, dude. I live on a slice of heaven, bro. Like, I'm truly blessed. Like, the immediate local area, Jersey sucks ass.
No, that's what I meant to say. We're not only lucky, not lucky. We're blessed.
Yeah. I would love. I've wanted to visit that part of the world for a very long time. I want to see Switzerland, big time. I want to go to like the Alps, and there's little like tucked away villages up in the fucking Swiss Alps, man. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful.
All right, let me do this cheetah color.
That's not to
Nice.
say there's some very, very beautiful places in the United States as well.
No, you got to come visit now.
I really want to.
Like, you got a place to stay if you want.
Hell
So I
yeah.
found a cheetah fur king with a sky with an electric background. I think the eyes are also like this. Let me see.
Give me like 4 years to get the farm situated and get some farm hands, and hopefully it's quicker than that, but we'll see. Whipping out the red. Why, are you pulling the main yellow off the fur as the...
Yeah.
Okay. Electric blue is my favorite background color.
So this complements the electric blue. Now let's see what complements the fur.
Blue and red is one of the wild... Blue and red and purple and green are some of the wildest complementary colors, in my opinion. They'll really fuck with your eyes. That's not a pain in the ass at all, Jack.
You're telling me. I just want to eat my warm lunch.
Right?
Served at 5:60 p.m. Which is 7, 6,
My
5, 6.
My breakfast is about to be at noon, so...
I remember
I
that.
typically eat dinner around like 10, to be honest.
Especially nowadays in the
nights-
summer.
Right. And yeah, the sun doesn't set. My wife, like yesterday, I was like, man, I need to go to bed at like 8. She's like, we'll do it. I said, the sun doesn't set until after 9. I can't. Like, if you want to take care of the chickens at night. She's like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, there you go.
Alright, now let's remove 12 minus 12. And then we start applying that. Not even sure that's enough. Minus 12. Maybe this needs to be lower. There we go. That's better.
That is better.
But yeah, this is pretty much...
I don't like the hat with it, to be honest. The white.
What's the... This one has a crown. Let's change that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Where's the
Ooh.
crown?
No hat. Bro. Yes. Yep. Yeah, the all that white kind of threw it off a little bit. I like it with no hat.
Alright, I screwed this up.
That looks really good. I'm still a firm believer that the head of a zoot is so weird. Like, it looks so rounded. Like the top of the head right there, it looks so round. But like, if you would change the body trait, the roundness would change. Like, because just how, you know, perception works. Like, his head looks so round on the top right there. It looks awesome. I love that.
That's right.
I don't know. Our brains are weird. Weird brains. God, it looks good. What's your favorite eye? You have a favorite eye trait?
The beams, dude. Probably a beam.
I like the zombie eyes. Beams are good too. I need a blue beam. This is the last eye trait I need. I'm trying. Go buy my cheap grails so I can get a blue beam. Thank you.
All right. Well, I've sent all this data over to Zooted Oligarch, so he can review it. And then I'm also going to ask Baked Occlusion how he feels about it. But essentially I sent them this right here.
Bro, what are you doing right now? Holy shit.
This? Oh, that's
sent
from
him
the
that.
channel. No, I
That's what
didn't send him this. This is from a channel that we raided yesterday, dude, and gave him like 4
I saw
views.
that. Yeah, I saw him pop up yesterday. That guy. I was like, who the hell is this?
Exactly. We need to do that to get more followers.
Yeah, I mean, and the art scene on Twitch is rough. It's rough. All right, man. I'm actually gonna go make lunch. You made me like 5 times hungrier.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing this on stream. But anyhow, yes, guys, we've been here for 3 hours and a little over 15 minutes. 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3 hours and 16 minutes. So essentially 3 hours because we started 15 minutes ahead of time.
Poutine? Yes, I've tried poutine.
I love poutine.
It's good.
I
I
love it.
like cheese curds are just in general really good.
Mhm.
There's a farm down the road, a dairy, it gets curds made, and they'll like put different seasonings on it, and they put pizza seasoning, so it's like a pizza cheese curd. Oh my god.
You are very hungry.
Bro, I'm starving right now, dude. God damn. Intermittent
Now I
fasting.
want to eat
I've
that.
been-
Now I want to try that.
Dude, it's so good. I mean, pizza seasoning's like what? Onion, garlic, thyme, oregano, parsley. So, not that
Like
hard.
having a nice like burrata as well.
Like the gun?
No, burrata, not beretta.
I don't know what that is,
It's
actually.
not cooked. It's fresh. It's the same stuff, but cooked, but fresh instead of cooked on toaster bread instead of pizza bread.
Oh, yeah, I've had that. Sure. It's like a caprese salad on a piece of bread without
Exactly.
balsamic. Yeah. I've had that. It's good.
I love that shit. So simple. But anyhow.
All right, I'm
ladies
gonna
and
die
gentlemen,
now. Jesus Christ.
Go do your thing. Take care,
All right,
my
much
brother.
love,
Thank you
guys.
so much for joining
Everyone
me
be
up
well.
here. Take care.
Always later.
There you have it, folks. And we are going to go ahead and save this file so that we don't lose our progress. But we have all the information we need to pick out the colors that we need for the outfit if we're going with trait-based traits based on the background and the fur. You know, if we go based on only the background, it'll be a lot less, but it'll still be plenty of different superhero suits. But yes, so that's one of the it's not a definite final. Okay, it's not set in stone, but what we are doing here is we are making studies on which direction to take it. We have the shape that we want, and now it's time to figure out the colors that we want. You know, and the direction we want to take with the shape and how we can maximize. So, with that said, I bid you all adieu until tomorrow. We are going to raid some. Oh, let's look and see who we can raid. So, we got the this whole thing open. Let's see. If I go ahead and open another Twitch window, pause this real quick. Let's see if any of our followers are streaming at the moment. No, they're not. So let's go find somebody that's streaming in one of our interests. And I think one of our interests is crypto. Isn't that right? So let's go over to the crypto channels and see who we have here that has this low amount of viewers. But we also are interested in the art. So we see that there isn't really a... oh, we can actually go to someone with a high number of viewers. Dr. Degen was on yesterday speaking of some cool shit. but I wouldn't even know where to start. We have this gentleman over here with 6 viewers. Live day trading, half day. And this person over here with 10 viewers. This person with 4 viewers. This streamer like us that has streams with an avatar here. Let's see this gentleman over here.
Unbelievable insanity over there in cost. Not to interrupt you, Roby, but that Halt trade, a little birdie told me someone on the floor actually got the Halt long.
Oh, shoot. Okay, all right.
So we're watching some news over here.
Cost, definitely. Again, we've seen the power of what Roaring Kitty can, I guess, can do. Some of his positions, the following that he has. So, again, Cost is another example. We had...
I think this is a perfect channel to raid. They seem to be very active. And so just a little hello. Might be cool. They've been up for 3 hours and 50 minutes. Maybe they got some good intentions. If not, if not good intentions, I mean like maybe they got a good following that can also be interested in what we do. Verified accounts only chat. Interesting. But hey, if we're gonna raid, we're gonna raid. Maybe this is not the best account to do it. They seem to have a lot of things going on. Maybe they don't even need us. They trade daily. They announced daily on X. This guy, on your hand, has a lot of viewers, and he seems to be pretty regular. And this guy too. Nasdaq, Bom dia. This guy's from Portugal. God, there's so many people that you can like raid, but what's the right choice, you know? Which of these people are active? Oh, we're definitely raiding this.
Não, e pior de tudo, cara. Eu tô aqui desesperado.
He's streaming on gaming stuff on the crypto space. We're definitely doing this for him. We can get a lot of eyes with that. But then we also want to support the little guy. Maybe we're not in the right room for this, man. Ha.
Non mais t'inquiète pas, mais merci de me le préciser, mais au moins comme ça au moins c'est intéressant. Mais je vais quand même te répondre de toute façon ce soir ou demain, je peux te regarder ce truc là. Est-ce que le Bitcoin va continuer à chuter pour vous? Malheureusement Quito c'est pas en bonne phase pour être très haut. Par contre c'est...
Oh, he's offline. Yeah, just looking around. Don't want my food to get cold, really. So gotta make up my mind.
Par contre, c'est censé être déjà là.
A lot of French going on.
Après, malgré ça, 20 Dark Holo, R5 saison 3.
Can we
Dire le top 1000
this by low viewers?
Bien.
Yes.
En fait, j'ai plus de points que ça, vu que c'est aussi 100 points par heure jouée. Ouais, mais bon, c'est tellement dérisoire par rapport à 1 million, quoi qu'il en soit. Je vais gagner 5 balles. Hein.
Let's see.
Qui est pas mal. Après, ce qu'on gagne aussi.
What's this
Talvez,
going on?
não sei. Mas eu vi
Oh,
gráfico
definitely.
antes que mostrava isso.
Here we go.
Tipo, faz de
people
corta juros
understand
e
crypto.
caiu. Corta juros e caiu. Corta juros e
And
caiu.
not enough viewers.
E
So
por que
we
isso?
got the right one.
Corta.
Fox Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and do a raid there, fellas. Let's see, and that would be done in the following way. I gotta figure out, but anyhow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you, Paco. Thank you, Brokey. Thank you, FC Key. Thank you, Gian. Thank you, Brokey. I already thanked you once, didn't I, Brokey? Sorry about that. Thank you, Farmer Acob. Love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me today and helping me figure out all the color information necessary for the different trait variants. And with that, I bid you guys adieu, and until tomorrow, take care, everybody. Stay good, stay safe, stay zooted. Take care. Zoot, zoot!
No, se va a cortar en directo. ¿Qué me pasa hoy? Que no me salen las